Is it safe to do a full body workout every other day? I only have limited days I can get to the gym, and lately instead of doing upper body or lower body, I just do full body strength workouts. I am trying to gain as much as I can without getting fat.
Most beginner, intermediate programs are full body workouts, 3x per week, so I think it's safe to assume that they're safe.
If I go every other day, I will be at the gym 4 or 5 times a week. Is that overtraining? I typically work out for 60-90 minutes. I push myself and raise the weight each week.
A full body workout 3 times per week is plenty. Each workout shouldn't take more than 45 minutes to an hour and a quarter.
You will not overtrain if you eat and rest properly. Aim for 45-minute workouts, which shouldn't be hard with full body workouts since they are based on compound lifts.
That makes no sense. There are only 7 days in a week. If you go every other day, that is 3.5 times a week.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. That is 4 days. How do you go 3.y? Times? Do a half workout or something? Lol.
7 times in 2 weeks equal 3.5 times a week. Genius. And yeah, 3 times a week, full body workouts are good.
I never said anything about going exactly 7 times. Like I said, if I go every other day, that is 4 days a week. How hard is that to comprehend? Week 1, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Week 2, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Eight days in 2 weeks. In your terms, 8 times in 2 weeks equals 4 times a week. Genius. All muscle and no brains? Lowell.
You double counted Sunday. That is 2 weeks plus 1 day. Did you fail grade 2 math? Plus, your old post said 4 or 5 times a week. Now you just neglect to mention the 5. Grow up and admit when you are wrong. Believe me, you will get a lot further in life this way.
Deleted for double post. Sorry, are you retarded? Maybe you should look at a calendar. I didn't double count Sunday. My 2 weeks started and ended on Sunday. Exactly 14 days. What don't you understand? Here is a calendar. I made little dots for each day so you could comprehend.
Dude, that is 15 days. Are you that effing mental? You can't have a week go sunset, then sun. Look at the damn pic you posted. Count the days. What do they equal? 15. Kids these days. I was right. 3.5 times a week. And so was the first guy to post it. And you, my bright friend, are El Rongo.
It's 14 days. Try again. Maybe you should try counting on your fingers? If you work out on the 8th, you wouldn't start counting the days till the 9th, because that is 1 day, then the 10th would be 2 days, and so on, until you get to the 22nd, which is 14 days.
Count the fucking days. How many days are in 2 weeks, moron? 14. I am saying you train 7 times in 2 weeks, which in other terms is 3.5 times a week. I cannot believe I have to type 3 replies for you to get this. Here, fucktard read this. Son of mun. Twos on wed. Thurs on fry. Sat on sun. Mon on twos. Wed on thurs fry. Fry on sat. Son on mun. Twos on wed. Thurs on fry. Sat on sun. Mon on twos. Wed on thurs fry. On sat. You tell me how that works out. I see 3 times 1 week, then 4 times the next. Which equals 7 in 2 weeks. In case you forgot, 1 week is Sunday. Sat, not sun. That's 8 days, moron.
For me to get this? You are the one who is not getting it. It's simple. Just look at the calendar and count the days. There is 7 days in a week. If you work out every other day, you work out 4 days a week. How hard is that to fucking comprehend? I'll do it out in 4 weeks for you. Maybe it will make more sense. Week 1, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Week 2, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Week 3, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Monday. Week 4, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, Tuesday. Week 5, Thursday, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday. Week 6, Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. No matter how you look at it, if you work out every other day, you work out 4 times a week. A week is Sunday. I think you just don't know how to count. It's all right. I won't tell anyone. LOL. Sunday, Saturday is only 6 days. Do you have 6 days weeks where you live?
Yes, you work out 4 times the first week, then 3 the next. I'm right, you're a effing moron. A week is no sun. It's sunsat, S-E-V-E-N days. Sunsat is only 6 days. Sunday 1, Monday 2, Tuesday 3, Wednesday 4, Thursday 5, Friday 6, Saturday 7. Arizona public schools equals fail.
You don't start counting on Sunday? It hasn't been a day yet? You don't start counting till Monday. You can't count the day that it is. Did you never take basic elementary math? Monday is 1 day. Tuesday is 2 days. Wednesday is 3 days. Thursday is 4 days. Friday is 5 days. Saturday is 6 days. Sunday is 7 days. Today is Saturday. So how many days till Sunday? 2 days? No! It's only 1 day. How many days till Monday? 2 days? Not 3 days by your count. God damn, you're retarded.
Okay, I counted it on my fingers. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Tell me that does not equal 15, and I will give you my 300 BST. What do you mean you don't start counting on Sunday? It's a fucking day. How can you deny the 4 weeks I posted? Tell me this, smart guy. How many times would you train in 4 weeks? Shit. Look at your cute calendar and tell me it's not 14 in 1 month.
I just answered that question in my last post. You don't count what day it is when counting days. I just explained that. If today is Saturday, it's not 2 days until Sunday now, is it? If you get paid every other Friday, you get paid every 2 weeks. Correct? That's 14 days. So how is Sunday, not 1 week? Last Saturday was 7 days ago. Jeez.
No, you didn't. You explained that you didn't feel like it should be counted as a day, which is not a reason. Answer my question. Go up to that calendar and start the workouts on the 1st. Mark X's on every other day until the end of the month. Report back your findings, genius.
Wow, strong intelligence in this thread.
I never said feel. Like I said just in a PM, it's like math. If you have 4 and you add 3, that gives you 7, not 6. If you start counting at 4 and add 3, you start counting at 5. So it would be 5, 6, 7, not 4. 5, 6 by your count.
I have a feeling you are so mentally retarded that we need to take the weak lingo out of this and go to numbers. Do what I said above. Tell me how many times you train in 4 7-day weeks, aka 1 month. Use the calendar for your retarded eyes to see the truth.
I took the week out to make it more simple for you, since you are having such a hard time comprehending simple counting. Is it that hard to admit you're wrong? If you work out every other day for 31 days, that is 16 days a month, 4 days a week.
You are the dumbest boy alive. Jump off a bridge. Read my post where I typed out 4 weeks again. I mean, really read it. Tell me that's not 3.5 times a week, 7 times in 2 weeks. 7 days per week, training every other day. Fuck, I cannot make it any clearer.
So I proved you wrong with the whole month calendar, so you jump back to your old post that I already disproved? Nice. I am leaving work now. I am done dealing with retards for the day. I'll pick back up on this thread later tonight. Maybe that will give you time to realize how to count.
On your way back from work, stop by a 2nd grade class and learn, motherfucker, learn. As I said, use the calendar and start typing every other day. X's, tell me that's not 7 in 2 weeks. Tell me.
I just explained this to you, and I am done trying to explain something so fucking simple and obvious today. I will continue on this tonight when I get home.
Hey, your own calendar already proves me right. How many times do you train from the 8th to 21st? Just look at how many red ones you put. It's so obvious I'm dying laughing. Ha 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 ha. 1, 2, 3, 4 first week, 5, 6, 7 second week, voila! 7 times in 2 weeks, I'd winner.
Sorry to hijack, but Josh, dude, how are you arguing with a calendar?
BTW, the 8th, 22nd is 15 days. Each of those deserves 24 hours numbnuts. If you want to start the count on a Monday, well, guess what? 1 week, 2 weeks, 400 weeks. From then equals ending on a Monday. Not a Sunday. Fuck you, dumb. He is in Josh world. The goddamn dumbest world in the universe.
This thread just made me a bit stupider.
TheJosh, you are seriously retarded. How the hell did you manage to pass 1st grade? Lol, Justin, repped.
Oh my god. You're kidding me? Shut the fuck up and get back to the question, you stinking morons!
Right. And how many weeks are in a 31-day month? Not 4! I simply stated that when not looking at it just by the week, on a continued every other day split, you will train 4 days the first week, 3 days the second, 4 days the third, 3 days the fourth, 4 days the fifth, 3 days the sixth. Need I go on? I mean, really, how hard can you make this? No one ever mentioned a 31-day month. No one ever said anything other than on a continued every other day split. You will only train 7 times in 2 weeks. I'd bet my life on that. Upon further thought, I think I can make this easy for you to understand, Josh. You don't want to call the first Sunday a day, right? So then you cannot have that be a training day. The first day you count, I don't care if it's sun, mon, whatever will be the day you first train on. So to break it down for you, we start chest, shoulders, tries on Monday, the 9th, you with me? 2, we then take 1 day off. Let's call it Tuesday the 10th. 3, we train back. Buys on Wednesday, the 11th. Day 3, if you're still with me. 4, we take off Thursday, the 12th day. 4, 5, we train legs on Friday, the 13th, scary. 6, we take off Saturday, the 14th day. 6, in case I lost you one line up. 7, we train chest, shoulders, tries again on Sunday, the 15th day. 7, there, I call a work week sunset, you call it monsun, great, I don't care. 8, we take off Monday, the 16th, day 8. 9, we train back. Buys on Tuesday, the 17th, day 9. 10, We take off Wednesday, the 18th, day 10, 11. We train legs on Thursday, the 19th, day 11, 12. We take off on Friday, the 20th, day 12. Ah, getting closer to 2 weeks, 14 days. I'm excited. 13. We train chest, shoulders, tries on Saturday, the 23rd. Day 13. 14. Finally, we take off on Sunday, the 22nd, day 14. I'm adding them up. Yep, I get 7. I have spent like an hour really trying to get this through that thick, dense skull. I have to admit, in 10 years posting 15,000 posts on car forums, bike forums, fitness forums, I have never met someone more fucking dumb. I will link this thread all over the planet if you don't admit defeat. It will happen. You just cannot be that dumb. I refuse to believe it.
Given, if 1 week equals 7 days, then 2 weeks equals 14 days. If you train every other day for 2 weeks, then 14-2 equals 7 sessions in 2 weeks. 7 sessions in 2 weeks, then 7-2 equals 3.5 per 1 week. Winner Justin needs to learn and take advice. The Josh or draw a line through the week of the 8th, draw a line through the week of the 15th, count the days.
So if there's 15 days in 2 weeks, does that mean there's 7.5 days each week? This changes everything. Sam Cyril.
Hi guys, can you critique my new routine? Sun, legs, mon, chest tries twos, back buys wed, shoulders, thurs, legs, fry, chest tries sat, back buys sun, shoulders. What I like about this routine is that I get to work out 8 days each week. But is this overtraining?
You're alternating an even workout rotation one day on and 1 day off into an odd number of days per week, 7 days per the Gregorian calendar. Hence, you work out 4 days 1 week, 3 days the next. Even number 1 week, odd number the next. If you measured a week as being Sunday, Sunday, that would make the next week Monday, Monday, then Tuesday, Tuesday. This is not how weeks are delineated. Weeks begin Sunday at 12 a.m. and end Saturday at 11:59 p.m. Everyone needs to stop arguing the laws of gravity with this kid. He's being intentionally stupid and dragging you all down with him. Probably having a good laugh, too.
I lolled at that. Pretty good.
Insert Bud light commercial here. Dude.
What a fucking moron.
Women want him, men want to be him. 22 fingers, FTD.
If you want to go by a real week, then it's 4 times a week. Keyword here is week. Every other day in a week means every other day in that week. When you start a new week, it's back-to-back days. See below. Saturday being the last day in a week and Sunday the first. For example, mine is week 1, sun, 2's, thur, sat week 2, sun, 2's, thur, sat week 3, sun, 2's, thur, sat. This goes on.
That's fine, but that no longer fits the definition of training every other day.
If you create the argument, you will work out on one day, and the next will be a rest day, and of course, you will repeat this. You can't create the argument that X or Y is a new day of a new week. This is due to the nature of your initial idea. Furthermore, you could do a lot of harm with your workout, depending on what exactly it is. If there's no rest day on Saturday to Sunday, Justin was right in regards to Josh, though. You are training 7 times every 2 weeks, or 3.5 times a week. 4 times 1 week and 3 the next might not be a bad idea, though, depending on other factors. Basically, mathematically, average it out over a period of 365 days, and you'd see you were wrong, and Justin was right. Short term, you can attempt to make the argument that he is wrong, but your maths is just way off in reality.
Do a lot of harm to my body because there is no rest day between Sat and Sun? You have a lot to learn about working out, buddy. Workouts are usually created to fit a 1-week period, not a 14, 28-day period.
Due to the fact we are online and on a forum, one would assume that you can read. So stop jumping the gun and maybe add thinking in between the reading and posting stage. I didn't say you. However, since so many people asking questions are new, it's always wise to cater advice to that when you aren't being more specific. Due to the fact the poster needs serious advice with his workout, it makes sense to make sure he realizes that if he did improper workouts back to back, he could in fact do serious harm to himself. Maybe you should instead pay more attention rather than jumping the gun. Patience is a virtue.
You were responding to my post, and you used you and your in your response. I have all the right to assume you were referring to me. Fucking moron. Yeah, I can't read. Maybe you should learn how to write properly so people will know who you're referring to next time.
That doesn't make sense. Then you are catering your workout to the week, rather than to your rest. A week is any 7 days. Why cut a rest day just to fit some arbitrary schedule? Workout every other day equals 3.5 times a week.
Sorry for being a pedantic ass, but I think it's worth mentioning that while I agree with the spirit of what you're saying, working out 7 times every 2 weeks doesn't equal working out 3.5x every week. Mathematically, it's equivalent, but not pragmatically. There's no such thing as half a workout. It's 3 days 1 week, 4 days the other.
But when pragmatically looking at the equivalence, every other day would be more frequent than 3 times per week and less frequent than 4 times per week.
No, 3.5 times a week doesn't make sense. You cannot use the term 3.5 times week because it doesn't exist. There is no such thing as half day when you're doing a workout every other day. You can say 7 times every 14 days, but not 3.5 week. You cannot divide 7 by 2 in this situation. It doesn't work. You can use any 7 days you want, and my logic stands. It doesn't have to be Sunday, Saturday.
Seems to me that you're all neglecting the fact that the Josh has a time machine.
You don't get it. 7 times every 14 days will be 4 times during the first 7 days, and 3 times during the next 7-day period. 3 days for the one after that, and 4 during the next. This continues to repeat. 1, 3, 5, 7, 4 days, 9, 11, 13, 3 days, 15, 17, 19, 21, 4 days, 23, 25, 27, 3 days, 29, 31, 33, 35, 4 days. So I hope that made it a little easier for those of you struggling to grasp this. So if you want to use any 7-day, it will be both 4 times and 3 times per week.
Simply talking equivalency here. The guys and myself are simply saying working out 7 times in 14 days has the equivalence of 3.5 frequency. Not actually prescribing to do 3.5 workouts. Actuarial tables are all based on the same types of thing. Rates might be based on an average family of 2.5 kids. That doesn't mean anyone has 2.5 kids. But the equivalency states it's more than 2, less than 3. Yes, that has an average weekly frequency of 3.5.
TheJosh, can we agree that 4 weeks is 28 days? 7 times 4 equals 28, right? If you work out every other day, that's 14 times in 4 weeks. 28 too equals 14, right? If, as you say, you work out every other day and that's 4 times per week, would you not be working out 16 times? 4 times 4 equals 16, right? How can both be true? You used a 31-day month as an example in an earlier post. That's not 4 weeks. That's a calendar month. 4 weeks every other day is 14 workouts. which is 7 every 2 weeks, which is 3.5 per week. Or for people who don't understand math, 3 1 week and 4 the next, and so forth.
You're an idiot. I know the average is 3.5, but it is not pragmatic. If you were to put together a workout for people to use, would you list that they will work out 3.5 times a week? We know the average is 3.5, but you cannot use 0.5 day in this situation.
This topic seriously needs to be closed.
So, in the last 2 weeks, I've worked out every other day, and so far have worked out 10 times. But I think what the OP is asking is if I is okay to do this. Come on. Arms, back, chest, shoulders, legs. Choose. Off. Wed. Arms, back, chest, shoulders, legs. Thurs. Off. Fry. Come on. Arms, back, chest, shoulders, legs. Sat. Mon. Arms, back, chest, shoulders, legs. Sun 1. Off. Sun 2. Off. I'd suggest the other splits where you work out 1 to 2 muscle groups a day and then a rest day. Then work 1, 2. Different muscle groups. Then rinse, repeat with different muscle groups.
LOL, no. But if you were to prescribe every other day, also, in the context page 1, he said, wouldn't 4 or 5 times per week be overtraining? The body will recognize the frequency as 3.5 times per week. This isn't a debate. The frequency is 3.5 per week. In the real world, numbers are used to justify quantity. Have trouble understanding things when numbers are involved?
Arguing on the internet is like running in the Special Olympics. Even if you win, you're still retarded.
So you'd let someone tell you 2 + 2 = 5? I'm sure you're quite helpful on these boards.
Sub! This is one of the funniest things I've read in a long while. I just hope Josh comes back to give some more words of wisdom. If I sleep twice on a Sunday, does that count as 2 days? In which case, 15-day fortnights are possible.
Question. You've never heard of a trainee on a program that has them do every other day? Or, heck, 2 on, 1 off, 3 on, 1 off? I assure you, many don't base a workout routine on a silly 7-day workout week. And again, the basis of this thread was, if you train every other day, how many times is that in 2 damn weeks? Fuck, people make this harder than need be. Every other thread, I'm giving my 11 years of experience on training and nutrition. And here I'm wasting my time with you clowns on days in a damn week. I disagree. A half day would be when you lift. A full day would be when I lift. Semantics, bud. He is right. You are right. Josh is a effing moron. You train 4 days the first week, 3 the next. Yes, I went over that 12 hours ago and 2 pages ago. We got that. It equates to 3.5 times a week, or 1.75x in 3.5 days, etc., etc. We're talking math and formulas here, not what the body can or cannot do. How can some of you be so dense? I mean, I know I'm college educated, a fantastic writer, generally far smarter than those around me, but Christ. We're talking about like 2 + 2 = 4. Fuck here. Just stop arguing. When you're all so wrong, it pains us smart people. And that is the best goddamn post here. We are talking numbers, not how you will get all your concentration curls in on the half day. No, you haven't. Let us say, for comparison's sake, not reality, duh. 1. There are 52 weeks in a year. 2. There are 12 months in a year. 3. There are 4 weeks in a month. 4. There are 7 days in a week. Okay, you with me? If you train 3.5 times a week, x 52 weeks a year, what does that equal? 182. Okay, so that means on average, every month we train 15.167. Is that more than the 14 I have been suggesting? Yes. Why, yes it is. Justin must be wrong. No there, sport. You see, all us smart guys are saying you train 7 times in a 2-week time frame. But to prove the above sentence, I know you need more difficult explaining, so here goes, sport. 1. How many days are in a week? I'd like to say 7. 2. How many days in 4 weeks? I'd say 28. 3. How many days in a month? Wait, this is the change factor. It is here where the dumbasses can't figure it out. We found out their brain shortcomings. So you see, when 100% of the smart population speaks of a week, they mean 7 motherfucking days. Okay, got it? Now tell me mathematically how you train 10 times at every other day in 2 weeks, 14 days? I will patiently await your keyboard vomit. I want an award for this shit, BTW.
1. Anyone. People in general used of the person or persons being addressed. The word you can be used to address anyone that has spoken posted on this topic. Stop trolling. The point still stands. They're trying to give advice to the poster of this thread. You, yes, you. This time decide to take offense at words on the screen. Oh no! And cause some form of debate. The fact is, if he's doing a full body workout Saturday and Sunday, it would cause some harm for him. Since you, yes, you this time didn't post exactly what to do during that 4-day routine, people would assume it was directed at the OP's question. Have the You Win at the Internet award I just invented.
Instead of saying working out every other day, why don't we just say working out 0.5x every day, since it averages out and we're such a bunch of freaking mathematicians in here. Blah, da, blah, da, blah, blah, blah. God, I've wasted my life.
Moron, get off your high horse. You're nothing to me. I am college educated too, and I make a lot of money for a 23-year-old. I will not try to convince idiots like you on an internet message board. All I'm saying is that you can't pragmatically use 3.5 in as a workout frequency. Round to the closest integer, basic math. It's like saying 3.5 men fuck you in the butt every week, when in reality, you can't count a person as a half. I am done with you.
You have the penis size in your sig. Sounds edumacated to me. You're an e-bitch, and a dumb one at that. I can pragmatically call you a tool. How's that?
Lol. Now you're trying to use my sig against me. This is the internet, and my sig is supposed to make people laugh. The people that know me, matter to me, and responsible for part of my success in real life don't know my identity here. Unlike you, my identity is hidden because I have a lot to lose. Fuck off, bitch. You lose.
You do have a lot to lose. Body fat.
Basically, it's as simple as this. You train 1 day on, 1 day off, 1 day on, 1 day off. It does not matter what day of the week it is, what week of the month it is, what month of the year it is. Stop thinking about days of the week. Routines do not have to fit perfectly into a weekly rotation.
That's terrific. You have a lot of money. Can you lend me $800? I'll pay you back $100 every other day for 2 weeks. Sound cool? Nah, Bango, you're exactly right. All we're doing is assigning a number to measure training frequency. Every other day is 5-day or 3-5 week, etc., which is a slightly different effect than 4 times week, or different than 2 on, 1 off, etc. Look at Olympic training schedules. Everything is broken down to measure how much you're trained at the day level, week level, month level, etc. And fractures need to be used to be accurate. 7 times in 14 weeks is different than 8 times. But it's just a measuring guide. Like Kelly says, it doesn't need to actually fit into a week. It's just a way to measure the stimulus.
I have nothing to contribute, but I now have a headache from laughing so hard at some of this dumb shit!
Best post ever? Ha! The Josh would take you up on that. He'd get his money back on the 15th day, the end of his 2 weeks.
Wow, you guys are still bitching about this? I was surprised you kept that going for so long yesterday. Justin-27, it was fun. My whole point was that if you took 1 week and worked out every other day, that you would work out 4 days that week, then you had to complicate it by adding weeks. My point is that you cannot work out 3.5 times in a week.
No, that was not your point, Toolshed. Your point was that a Josh 2-week period is 15 days. You even posted a calendar that proved me right and you wrong. Do us all a favor and stop eating Twinkies, drop some of that 1/4 of your weight BF%, and STFU.
You took me way too serious. I couldn't resist fucking with you. Sorry. No hard feelings. But I am an internet asshole to everyone.
It's amazing how many people don't understand the concept. Average. I hear crap like that all the time. 1/2 a time? Phew! Week 2 Sunday is borrowed from week 3. How can you divide 3 into 7 and get 4? Only in your world.
That was really all that needed to be said. OP equals negged. Choo-choo.
Does this exist? An average of 3.5 times a week? Okay, how about this? Day 1, off. Day 2, train. Day 3, off. Day 4, train. Day 5, off. Day 6, train. Day 7, off. Isn't this working out every other day in a 1-week period? So now it's 3 days a week.
Or you could just say 3-4 times a week if these people are so incredibly retarded. Thread. This is a waste.
Why would you start counting on your off day? That makes no sense.
Unsubscribe.
You don't start counting on an off day, fucktard. You idiots don't want to understand that each day at the gym counts as a day. Thus, the decimal 3.5 doesn't work in the real world. Do you ever see human-animal populations listed in decimal numbers? No. Although it averages 3.5, you have to round the closest integer. Since 3.5 is in the middle of 3 and 4, the answer is both 3 times and 4 times a week. At 11.5% BF, I must be a very fat guy.
Why not start counting on an off day? Isn't that a 1-week period? Day 1, off. Day 2, train. Day 3, off. Day 4, train. Day 5, off. Day 6, train. Day 7, off. Isn't that a 1-week period? Am I training every other day?
How long have you been working out? Why would you start counting the days of your workout before you start the workout itself? The first week will always be 4 times, because you have to start counting on the day you start your workout. The weeks after that will vary between 3 and 4 times. Would you start counting the school calendar days on a day before school starts? Every other day equals 3-4 times week. Every other day in a real week equals 4 times week.
A real week is 7 days. Take a 7-day period and train every other day WI that 7-day period. You may choose to start the first day of the week or the second day and still satisfy the criteria. Every other day for 1 week.
A real week means in that specific 7-day period. You go every other day in a week or every other day with no regards for weeks.
This thread is lulz. Technically, it would be 3.5 days a week if I worked out at 11:30 p.m. on Saturday night and finished the workout at 12:30 a.m. Sunday morning. You all are wrong. Anyway, this still does not hide the fact that OP never passed calendar-matics. You are not even close to being fat, but you're not 11.5% either.
They mean average. Week 1, working out 4 times that week. Week 2, working out 3 times that week. 4 plus 3 equals 72 equals 3.5x 52 equals 182 a year. If he worked out every other day of a year, that'd be 365 at 2 equals 182.5. It's actually the people saying 3.5 average workouts per week that are correct over a year.
That's what the caliper says. I have a six-pack when flexed, so it can't be too far. I am shooting for 9% anyway.
Here. Okay, more like chubby. Is that better so as to not hurt your E-feelings?
Maybe everyone on this thread needs to take a chill pill. Try this shit for size. M, workout. T, rest. W, workout. T, rest. F, workout. S, rest. S, wank off all day. M, workout. T, rest. W, workout. T, rest. F, workout. S, rest. S, wank off all day. Or work out one day, rest the next, and continue to that effect, regardless of what day of the fucking week it is. By the way, 3 full body workouts a week. Good.
Those Sunday workouts are gonna be fun.
Calipers aren't accurate. But yeah, 9% is a good goal to shoot for. Around 10% you should have abs unflexed. So I'd say you're like 15%.
At least you understand the concept that you train 3 and then 4 and then 3 and then 4, etc. Nobody's arguing 3-4 times per week, except TheJosh was originally saying 4-5. The only reason this continued is the 3.5 concept was for some reason challenged, which is 3-4 times per week. The decimal is needed if you want to assign a number to frequency. 4 is not accurate, and neither is 3. 4 would equal 8 over 14 days. 3 would equal 6 over 14 days, but every other day is 7. Hence, 3.5 is needed. Simply say 3-4. No problem. Don't challenge 3.5 because it's the same thing. Batting averages in baseball must really confuse some. If a guy is 3 for 9, he's batting .333. Nobody's saying he's going to get a 1-3 of a hit. It's averages. Also, half the weeks will start on an off day. Half will start on a training day. Get out the calendar. See for yourself. If this is still argued, I'll simply assume trolls.
Why are you comparing percentage to frequency? 333 is percent. 3.5 times is frequency. That doesn't make sense to me. I am not accusing anyone of being a troll. Call me one if you want. But I've made valid points in all my posts in this thread.
Valid points? What? That you don't like to hear someone say they train an average of 3.5 times a week. That was a numbskull reply on your part. Truth is, Orlando, myself, and a few others that have posted have been 2,000% correct. And you and Josh have looked like effing morons. Who the fuck argues that you cannot start counting a split routine on a day off? Or that it is impossible to average 3.5 workouts a week? Or that a 2-week period has to start on a Sunday and end the next Sunday, the 15th day? You two are the goddamn dumbest people to post on an internet forum, STFU, and save what little grace you have left.
Shut the fuck up, punk. You're a dumb piece of shit. When you can't prove that I am wrong, you resort to personal attacks. Dumb, slowpose, fuckhead.
Simply saying that percents and fractions are used all the time, and people can figure out what it implies. Instead of saying a guy's batting 112 for 448, they simply say he's batting 250, and nobody's saying, wait a second, you can't get a quarter of a hit? If you'd rather say 7 out 14 days so that fractions or decimals aren't involved, no problem. Nobody will dispute that. But if you want it in terms of a week to compare against 3 or 4 times per week, then a decimal or fraction is necessary.
You still didn't answer my question. Why are you putting 333% and 3.5 times in the same category?
Mao at this thread!
Oh, what a fucking idiot!
Just an example to address this remark you made. Forget already? Thus, the decimal 3.5 doesn't work in the real world. Do you ever see human-animal populations listed in decimal numbers? No millions of others examples where decimals are made. I honestly think you're just trolling.
Shift your panties an inch and a half to the left. That will make your vag not ache so much, fat fuck. How have I been proven wrong? Let's dissect this, pal. I'm patiently awaiting how I was wrong.
Ah, wow! What did I start? Ha 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 ha. Anyways, after 5 pages, I only received one answer to my original post. Nice? My point was proved by smarter people. If you take a single week, not 2 weeks, just a single week, and work out every other day, you can work out 4 days a week. The end? Stop bitching.